Welcome everyone to another Crypto Unplugged YouTube video. Doc here, and I'm joined by Oz and viewers in this YouTube video. Oz and I are going to be talking about 10 crypto alts that are likely to blow 20, 30, and 50x. So Oz, what's happening?
Yeah, it's good to have you back here, Doc. I thought it's a good opportunity for both of us to, look at some of these altcoins. We've gone through a few. I think we pushed the list up to about 13. And yeah, it'd be good to get your opinion on some of them. And, I'm sure I can just see the price of Bitcoin today flying, FOMO's in the air. So I think it's a good time to, look at some altcoins.
Now, viewers, before anything else, make sure you smash that subscribe button, put the notifications on, and make sure you go right into the end of the video because we're going to have a 50x right at the end of the video that Oz and I think that it's going to potentially do a 50x. So, Oz, let's go straight into this and let's talk about our picks. Okay, so the way that we're going to do it, you've got this colorful chart with all of these tokens, and let's go for your first one. What's your first pick, Oz?
Yeah, so the first one I'm looking at is IOS network, right? And the reason I like obviously IOS, it's a layer one blockchain, on that AI narrative, it's only a 500 million market cap. And the other thing I like about the AOS, in terms of the coins distributions, is that it's all out. So there's no coins that need to be they're not need to be sold, for example. Everything's on the market. So 100% of iOS is out there, and we've had that beautiful wave one, and I think that this wave two correction is coming in now, and I think we're ready to blow again. And with a 500 million market cap, with iOS, I just think with the AI and deep in narrative for this cycle, anything with AI for me because Nvidia is something that's leading the market in the stock world. So for iOS, you know what? I'm torn between the 20x. I think 20x is standard or 30, but because of the 500 million market cap, I'm just gonna place it here in that 30x region for iOS. But yeah, I'm very bullish on that. I hold iOS. It's not financial advice, remember, but this is what I think
Of
we could
course.
be getting to. We could be getting to. So that's my first pick, Doc. What about you? What's your first pick?
Yeah, for my one, I've also gone for an AI one. And of course, the narrative you're talking about that Nvidia is doing fantastic in, the stock exchange and stuff like that. I've gone for something a bit more conservative, I would say, and that would be Fetch. Now, obviously, listeners to our podcast, you know how we've invested in Fet AI, which is another one. And Oz, if we just look at FET at the moment, okay, of course, there's been a merger at the moment and it's called artificial super intelligence. At the market cap at the moment is 3.3 billion, but I still potentially believe that there's a lot of growth. Now, looking at the chart, Oz, if you just look at the waves here, what would you say?
Yeah, I'll say
Because
basically.
I think, going, yeah,
Like what you're saying, I
go
think
on.
that wave one, massive wave one's happened. This could be coming down into the wave two, and I think the similar vibes. But yeah, so what do you think about this one? Where do you think this is going?
Yeah, so let's have a look at the chart, okay? And what we're going to reveal here. I would personally put this one. I would not put it in a yellow, but I will put it in a darkish yellow. So not not 50x, but let's put it as a 20x because 3.3 uh, billion market cap is still, there's potential for growth. So I would say 20x for that one. For that, that's my first pick.
Oh, that's so 20x. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, 20x. Yeah, I think 20x is achievable for it. I think it's a really good coin. So my next one, I'm gonna go for and I'm gonna go for one that I've actually held since you could say I don't know 2022, which is Optimism. I think it was 2022, and I think there's more the obviously the layer two blockchains, right? Optimism is low cost. I think with Optimism it's involved with Base, it's with Coinbase, and I just think this coin. I know there's Arbitrum. There's what's the other one that's come out recently? I think it's Manta. Manta's come out, and they're all
Yeah, another yeah.
yeah, these layer two blockchains. But for me, Optimism, I think is the leader of all of them. That's just my opinion. I think Optimism, out of all the layer twos, I do think Optimism is one of the best. And for me, maybe because I personally hold it, I've been holding it for a long time, even though I have held Arbitrum and Manta as well.
Yeah, you've had them both, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've held them with Optimism. What is it? It's at 2 billion market cap, and I think that's this one. for example. I think this will lead, lead most of them going forward. Now, it all depends. Do I think where do I think this is going to go? For me, I would at the moment put it because it's layer two blockchains. There's a lot out. You know,
Yeah.
it could do a 20x, but I'm going to put it into the 10x. I would put Optimism right there
Yeah,
at the 10x.
yeah, I would probably say I would probably agree with you with optimism there. And I know you've held it, since its launch. And yeah, I think that 10x would be a conservative estimate. Okay, now listen, viewers, make sure you do your own research. Just a disclaimer here. But my one, and this is something that I'm really excited about, and we've been talking about this project on Crypto Unplugged for like 3, 4 years now, and that will be track. Okay, another thing talking about artificial intelligence, and a fantastic development team there. They've been around for such a long time, and it's only, which is so surprising, it's only at 283 million market cap, and I potentially believe this is such a massive gem. We've spoken to the guys before. Fantastic team with all of the developers and the owners and stuff like that, and they've got an actual product that is out there, working with big partners in the supply chain industry, and also by verification process of AI as well, because there's a lot of crap out there when it comes to AI. But this is a real working project, and I do have a lot of, excuse the pun, but optimism for this. And I would say that it's track. I would say it's a 30x Oz.
I think Track, to be honest, right, just looking at AOS was a 500 million market cap. Track is, coming to a $300 million market cap, coming in for the wave too. I think Track, if it starts getting going, I think it could do 30x. I think could be standard. This is it's a small
Yeah.
market cap, and I'm not going to put it at the 50x. You put it at the 30x, but I think the Track is very undervalued at the moment. But yeah, I think that's a great one. The next one I'm going to put, right, and it's seems a bit funny, right, but the one,
Okay. Yeah, go on.
no,
Let's
it's
have a
just
look. I think I've
it's
got an idea.
it's just the one that
Yeah.
I've been looking at recently, and obviously with the news
Yeah.
of Donald Trump. I always want to put a meme coin in
Yeah.
here, and I think with
Yeah.
Make America Great Again, I think it's 374 million market cap. People have probably they've been shaken out. It went to $17. That was the high. Obviously, everything's in most of it is in 99.9% of it is in circulating supply, so you don't have to worry about pre-sale holders dumping on you and all that sort of stuff. And with the election hype, with the elections coming in November, these Trump coins, I think with Trump surviving that attack that happened to him, on the other day, I think he's
Yeah.
just gonna go from strength to strength, and I'm gonna have to put it here, man. I think I think it's gonna hit like 50x, but
No, I think so too. But it's because the whole thing about meme coins. Obviously, they do explode as well. Now, "Make America Great" is a crazy, crazy fun type of narrative, and like you said, it's coinciding with the November elections, and we also believe that November is going to be the peak of the oat season, isn't it? So I think that's not a bad shout, Oz. 50x for MAGA.
I would put it between that,
Yeah.
like between 30 and 50, but I'm just gonna put it at the 50. I think this one's gonna be just with that Trump narrative. I think it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, this is one, and if you can put up the page as well, this is something that we spoke about since quite some time. Okay, and this one will be Tau. Okay, Tau is another good one. We did actually review this on our gems list, Bittensor,
Yeah.
$302. We actually reviewed this when it was $50. Okay, and since that time, it's just been going from strength to strength, despite that dip that's happened over the last couple of months or so. But yeah, it's a 2.14 billion market cap at the moment, Oz. Again, very good narrative as well. There's a lot of strength in this project. And I would say this would be probably my conservative pick out of all of them, because it's done quite well already since the August in the last year or so. I would give Bittensor or Tau. I would put it in the optimism range. I would put it as not 20. I would put it as a 10x.
Yeah, I think Tau, you're right. I think Tau is with the what's the market cap of Tau right now? Let's just see. It's about 2 billion, right?
Yeah,
2 billion.
2.14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 2.14 billion. But I think Tau, yeah, I think you're right. I think between the 10 and 20x for Tau is something that's realistic. But yeah, Tau is a fantastic coin, and yeah, we reviewed it at about $50, which is great. Yeah, so my next one, I'm gonna go for one that I've invested in recently, to be honest, not too I think it was maybe a month ago, or in this sort of dip area, was Clearpool. You need a RWA, real world asset project in your portfolio. And for me, I think this one is for me anyway. I think this is the first decentralized credit marketplace. I think this is one that could do really well. And for Clearpool, it's only a 90 million was it market cap. This is a baby coin. And we've had the pumps, we've had a few pumps, but now I think we've bottomed. And for Clearpool, at a $90 million market cap, you've got some coins locked up. So the fully diluted value is 150 million. So you got some pre-salers, obviously, probably with the tokens that still have to be unlocked. You've got the investors, here you got some tier one investors, and so forth. But Clearpool, I think personally, for me anyway, I would have to say Clearpool. I would have to put it because of the such low market cap. I think the opportunity for a 50x for Clearpool, I think it's one that could happen if it takes off.
Yeah, this is another one because, of course, look, coming up to this bull market, we've got a bit of a selection here. We've got meme coin, you've got real asset, you've got supply chain management, and AI as well as with layer two as well. But this is another AI one that I'm looking at as well, Oz, and this will be layer AI. Okay, if you just have a look at layer,
Yeah.
bring up the chart and that as well. Yeah, and this is an interesting one as well because look, in terms of its market cap, it's a very, very low market cap. It hasn't been around for a long time. Okay, only a 28 million market cap at the moment. And just going on to what this project is all about. It's an AI based token, Internet of a dedicated blockchain network for data monetization. You can see on the website here. But I would say that Oz in this one, this would probably be a bit of a dark horse. Okay, and let's have a look. I would say that this probably go with the MAGA and Clearpool. I would put it as a 50x.
Yeah, because of the market cap, market cap is
Yeah,
only
it's so low.
28 million. So if this takes off, the thing is, well, we have to make, I think, explicit to the people watching is that the 50x's, the low market cap coins, and they are risky. So, we say they're 50x, but clearly if something happens within the project or something, there is, something goes wrong, they could easily die as well. With the meme coin, it depends on the community, to be honest. But they're obviously Clearpool and Layer AI is such a small market cap that things can go wrong. So you got to do your own research all the time. But yeah, Doc, that's a good shout for that one.
Yeah, so what's your next one, Oz? We've got a few tokens left in our chart. What do you reckon?
So I'm gonna go with this one, and we put one gaming coin,
Yeah, yeah.
into
We
our
both invested in this one.
yeah, we have, yeah. And again, this had such a
Yeah.
high, a run up again. Shrapnel, it went to like 40 odd cents. Now it's back down around 6 cents. So it's had that, I think it's had that retrace, that wave true retrace, you can say. This Shrapnel, I think it's like a sort of a game that is like what's that, Call of Duty sort of type game. If you're into your
Yeah,
games,
yeah.
what we're saying. But it's a games always, they always run as well in the, you have to have different narratives. So we've got AI, we've got layer two gaming and all that sort of stuff. So for me, this is probably one of the best gaming options. So I would put that towards a 50x.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably put the same as well because look, I've got a lot of faith in this one, even though look, we've held it for some time now. It's been quite a while. But just the team that's behind it, of course, you've got creators behind, HBO and people who've experienced in the gaming field as well. And I think, yeah, Shrapnel's a very good one. But Oz, we've got some juicy ones coming up, yeah? But let's leave the couple of juicy ones right at the end, okay? So we've got a few 50Xs there. Maga, Clearpool, Shrap, and Leia. And obviously they've got a 30Xs as well with A Oz and uh, and Track as well as the other 10Xs and 20Xs. Yeah, but let's just go for a bit of a conservative punt. And this is some project that we both, have held on for quite a while. Okay, and that will be Injective. Now, just looking at Injective's, chart at the moment, Oz. In the last podcast episode we were talking about this as well, and I'm sure you've been, looking at the charts with requests from Twitter and stuff. But yeah, the market cap is just over 2 billion. Still a way to go. It was all-time high was 50. And I would say, with regards to this one, if I were to be slightly, I could give it a 10x, but you know what? I'm actually going to go for a 20x at its current price because at the moment, Oz, 2.14 billion market cap, and the price at the moment is how much? Around $20 or so?
Yeah, about $20. So yeah, I think a 20x,
Yeah,
a 10 to 20x, I would put it in.
yeah,
It could do more depending,
yeah.
but I think that's a good shout.
Yeah, and just look as another point, viewers, look, remember, do your own research. If you're going for the 50x tokens, we're not shilling these tokens. It's up to you to look into those type of things. The higher, the X, the the greater the fall. But yeah, what's your last one, Oz?
So my next one, actually, there's three, but you can't see this one because it's all it's the logo of it.
Okay.
It'll come up. So this one for me, it's Ori chain, and I think it's another AI token. And Ori again, I've invested in Ori not too long ago. And with a market cap of 123 million, again, doing really well, then coming into its retrace. What you notice about these look, and just I'm not, this is not a technical analysis video, but you can see as you're going up the volume, and then in the correction, the volume coming down. And I think we're going to have another strong wave coming up with the volume picking up again. But anyway, for this one, Ori again, and this is something that I think, AI layer one blockchain. I think it's a good shout coming up. And for me, I was, because it's 123 million market cap, it's quite low. You could easily put it into the 50x, but I would put it in with Track and EOS as the AI sort of family around the 30x. Track was around 200, 300 million. EOS was around 500 million, and Ori Chain's about 120, 130. So I would say about 30x is it could go more, but I would put it into the 30x region. So Doc, two left. You can choose, or I can go next, and you can do the last one if you
Yeah,
want.
let me go for. Actually, let me go for this one because this one I've been talking. I've been waiting for this guy, since the very beginning. Yeah,
Go on.
and that's Ninja. Okay, yeah, that would be Ninja. Okay, we all love a bit of Ninja. We love this meme. Okay, Oz and I, we've been invested in Ninja since it was a sub 1 million market cap. Okay, the market cap's not even there. Okay, at the moment, and yeah, it's the first meme on injective protocol. So it's got this first adapters narrative, what we could say, Ninja. Great community, isn't it, Oz? I mean, on Telegram and stuff like that. Of course, when you look at total supply and stuff like that, that's just irrelevant when it comes to meme coins. But it's just this, fantastic meme uh, project, and I just believe that this one, I've held it since day one, since it was launched, and I think I'm just gonna, keep holding on to this, and I will still accumulate whatever it is on it dips and stuff like that. But Ninja, with Nunchuck, this is a 50x. In my view, this is going to go to a 50x. Hopefully, of course, nothing's definitive, but I would say a 50x because the market cap is completely insignificant, and
I think it's
there's a
about
lot of
4
growth.
million. I think the market cap's about 4 or 5 million right now. I think it went up to 20, 30 million
Yeah,
at one stage. Yeah, Ninja,
yeah,
basically, there's two things that's going to happen to Ninja. It's either going to go, no, it's going to either go 100x or it's going to die. It's just
yeah,
as simple as that.
yeah, exactly.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
So you guys got to do your own research on that. But it's, with memes kicking off, and the first, like you said, Doc, the first meme on Injective, it's either going to do really, really well or it's not. But the community, I like the community. That's the good thing about Ninja, and it's been going for quite some time. But yeah, that's a
yeah,
good shout, Doc. Yeah, my last one
yeah,
is another AI. You probably noticed by now that we love our AI tokens, and it's PAL AI. Again, I would say the thing I look at is this total supply, how much of it is out, and you can see it's 85% of the total supply is out for PAL, which is a good thing. Again, I see it. You see it, a common thing. If you notice the common thing about a lot of these charts, they've made a pump and they've come into their wave two, which I believe their wave two bottom, and now they could be going into their wave three. Again, 227 million market cap. I think PAL is a good bet. Artificial intelligence again running on that Nvidia hype that is out there. So for me, PAL, I would put that into I would put it slightly above injective, and yeah, I'll put it slightly above injective and fetch. So I'll put into the AI bracket of AOS track and RI chain. And yeah, so that would be my list for the altcoins. What do you reckon? So we got a couple of 50x's in there. How many? Five 50x's, four 30x's, two 20x's, and
Yeah,
two.
we've got five Texas. Yeah, I think it's a good list. I mean, I've invested in some of these. Some of these I haven't invested. I'm sure, Oz, that you've got. You also got some that you probably like to enter at the right price as well. But let's just recap on this for our viewers. Optimism as a 10x, Tensor 10x. We got 20x. We got Injective Protocol and Fetch.ai. At 30x, we've predicted possibly the AI Oz, and yeah, Track as well. And we've got PAL and another 30x. That one, yeah, RI chain. And then we've got the 50x's. A couple of memes there with Trump's MAGA, Clearpool. We've got Ninja as well. We've got Shrap, and finally we've got MAGA as well. So yeah, there you have it, viewers. Thanks a lot for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to Crypto Unplugged's YouTube channel. Smash that like button, spread the word, and see you guys in the next video.